Next question is, how do you communicate with your team as they're on the field or during competition?
When I was young, with the men, I was a bit of a screamer. I'd pop off the bench and then, scream at someone. I don't do that anymore. I don't even scream at the refs anymore. I sort of sit there and hope that practice is going to carry us through the game. So for me, my in-game coaching isn't so much instructing from the bench, because what I've learned about coaching women, the last thing you want to do is to instruct them from the bench. Because the trouble with giving an instruction across the field in the women's game is your tone is too aggressive. And what you'll learn if you're a young women's coach that hasn't coached women before, women don't listen to words as much as they feel tone. And to get your information across the field, it's so aggressive, regardless of the information you're sharing, it's compromising the confidence of that player. So if the kid across the field isn't balancing early and you get up and say, "Hey, Emily, balance, balance, balance." She's not hearing balance, balance, balance. She's hearing, "Oh my gosh, Anson's screaming at me." And so what's critical in a women's team is tone. So very rarely in a game do I get up and scream at any one of my players just because it shatters confidence. Now, every now and again, you'll have a player that's completely impervious to criticism. Maybe it's a player that was brought up on a screamer going to a high school and club that she loved. And there are some very lovable screamers out there, trust me. Once I can get a sense that kid has no issue, then I will instruct her aggressively from the sideline. But one of my favorites was Jordan Walker. She was a kid that started for me, absolutely brilliant leader. And so what I would do when I wanted the opposite side of the field to solve a problem, I would scream at Jordan. I would say, "Jordan, what the heck's going on out there? The whole left side is coming in late. I can't believe it." And Jordan just turns at me and she nods. And then she turns to the left side of the field and said, "Okay, did you guys hear that?" And they all nodded. And she said, "Okay, we got this." And so basically I would scream at Jordan. Jordan would absorb it. And then she would, deal with it on the field with the proper tone, making sure whatever kid, I was screaming at through Jordan was corrected. So basically I sit there and hope that, what we did in practice was good enough. It doesn't always work, but honestly, it's where I am now.